Oh man, the gaming industry nowadays. I just don't know what to say. New World is breaking my heart right now, and the reason for it I don't think is the dev's fault. We recently just got a dev update video in which the game director Scott Lane was painfully saying to us that feels so bad that he can't say anything about why we haven't been able to see season 5, why we're waiting for so long on any announcements of what we're going to see in the near future. And I don't like this. I think that in gaming right now, there is a massive disconnect between the people who actually call shots for a video game and the people that spend time working on and making that video game. A guy like Scott Lane, who is literally the game director, doesn't have enough power and say to be able to share with us what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Like, that's ridiculous. You know that there's money calling the shots here, and that's the only reason why we don't get any of this information. Now, I also think I understand why he isn't able to say anything and why exactly we have money calling the shots right now. When I played ESO went to console, and when it went to console, there was a lot of quiet and secrecy prior to the console announcement. And that is because Microsoft has a ton of rules when it comes to what you can and can't say about games that are coming out and, new content releases and stuff like that. So, with everything that we see going on with New World right now, it leads me and I'm sure some other community members to believe that that has to be the reason why they are so secretive, they haven't said anything, and we have to wait so long before we can hear anything. We need to wait until Sony and Microsoft give them the okay to say that something is coming or that new changes are on the way. So yeah, that's really what I think it is now, and I hope I'm right. And a big issue with all of this, and I said this in the last video I did talking about this topic, is that people are just going to jump to conclusions, and this is me jumping to conclusions 2 weeks after because they still haven't said anything, they still haven't told us anything, and people are just frustrated, and it sucks. So here's my hope. When April 2nd rolls around, we actually get season 5 and we actually get to hear the reasons why they didn't say anything and what they've been keeping so secret from us. And well, AGS, I think the player base is pretty fed up with seeing videos about how to run this dungeon with your friends and stuff like that, where they give you some pretty comical information on using the wrong food to eliminate some of your other more important buff food. But either way, I gotta say, the player base, we want to see news. We don't want to see that. Maybe people do want to see that, but maybe they can share that information with everybody when we're not all in the dark about what's going on with this game. That's really it, And I think every time people see something like, hey, this is our new little bit of fun fluff, that's not what people want to see, so you're just kind of getting a bad reaction from the population, unfortunately. And New World PR guys, that's on you. Figure that shit out. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I know a little bit about PR, and I would have some suggestions, but we'll see what their guys decide to do. Anyhow, so yeah, I think it sucks. I think it sucks really bad for the players. It sucks really bad for the developers of the game, the people that actually work on it, because I can tell from, the videos they do and the work they've put into this game, they do care. They're passionate about this game. The disconnect with these types of things is always with the money. It's always with the money. It's somebody who wants to make money, has to make money, and then they're calling shots on something that, quite frankly, they don't really understand. And we've seen it with lots of games in the past, and I am 100% sure with AGS we have that because they have tons of investors that are invested in this game. Amazon is a massive company, so 100%, when we don't get the news that we want or we are waiting a very long time to hear something that shouldn't take that long to share with us, it's got to do with that money. It just has to. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some PvP. I want to get back into making proper PvP commentary videos, but quite frankly, there's not a lot of people playing, and the attitude in-game isn't amazing right now because everyone's just kind of dooming and glooming. I don't like that. I love this game a lot. Look at this PvP, man. It's fun as hell. Look at these poor fools get shot by my gun. Absolutely amazing that we get to have a PvP game like this. I want to see you do a little bit better with it, Amazon. Let's do a little bit better. Let's keep that stuff together. Here's the build for you guys. If you made it through this much of the video, I'd love to hear what you think about all of this because for me, I just want New World to do well. I want this summer to come along, and I want to see a big boom in players again. If it does go to console, I will buy a console to play with the new guys, because I feel like it's going to be crazy fun to experience that New World, New Worlds. You know, when the game initially comes out, there's nothing like jumping on a fresh server with tons of other beginners. It is absolutely amazing. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. There are all my links. Big thank you to our sponsor, ExpressVPN, and a huge thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon. Enjoy, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.